Hey there, everybody. This is GrampyJAG, and this is actually Railway Revolution Server Edition. I know you don't think it is, but it is. I'm actually in Exoria, and if you haven't ever played in Exoria, Exoria is what inspired me to start making a mod pack. So it is a fantastic pack. I like this pack. I also like the aesthetic. Look at how just dreadfully depressing this is. And yeah, I'm using this setting today because something has happened in my life that y'all need to know about. So it is Railway Revolutions. We're going to tack this onto the front of week 5. However, I am just about to start filming week 7. So we're in a bit of a time warp here, folks. Sorry about that. This week, my company, in its infinite, well, if you want to call it wisdom, decided to eliminate my position in the company, which affected hundreds of people. We haven't lost our jobs. We have lost our position. Let that soak in. So the people who make $100 per minute, yes, we're going per minute. Ooh, it's getting dark. All right, there, you can see me again. Anyhow, like I was saying, the folks that makes $100 per minute just liquidated several hundred jobs for people who are making about 22 cents per minute. Dollars, cents. That's corporate thinking. So I'm going to tell you, this is not going to kill me. I have investments. Don't worry about me. I will be okay. I will not be great, but I will be okay. This whole situation boils down to 2 words: corporate greed. And that's all it is. And unfortunately, you're probably like me and the majority of us, and there's nothing we can do. We live and die at the whims of people who make $100 per minute and have no concept what the real world is like. So, that said, put your hearts out there for the people who are losing their jobs and their positions. Now, fortunately, I didn't lose my job, just lost my position. But this is happening everywhere across the country, it seems like. People are being displaced because of the economy. So, first off, say a little word for them. Second off, I could really use your support. I really could. Yeah, well, it's true. I could use your support. So this is the time. Please support the channel. Please buy my coloring books. I will be slowly releasing books on factual subjects and on fiction sometime in the next year or so. I already got one short story up just to make sure I knew how to do it. So yeah, you can go look at it. No, Amazon wouldn't let me put it at 25 cents. They made me charge $1 for the thing. Sorry about that, but if you want it, it's $1. Can't do any less. So grab your Kindle and go look for of Tog, O-F space T-O-G. That's my short story. First one. I got a couple others. They're almost ready to go. Anyhow, we're going to go and take you into week 5. Now that we got you all maudlin and feeling bad and everything, we're going to make you happy again. Woo! So, remember, this too shall pass, just like a kidney stone. Catch you later. Bye. Appreciate y'all. Oh, did I forget to tell you about Exoria? Did I? I don't remember. I see now. Exoria, great mod pack. Download it, play it. It is interesting. It's different. Like I say, it's why I started making mod packs. why I started Dcraft. So, Davquist, love you. Wish you'd do more. Bye. Hey, everybody. Jag here. Like you couldn't figure that out. Anyhow, it's time for another week in review of the Southern Colony. Ooh. Well, been a lot going on again. And again, I thought we had more power than we could ever use, more power than we could ever hope to use in the storage. Boy, was I wrong again. Seem to be doing that a lot. So let's start out down here. I had to put in a lot more dynamos. So many more dynamos. And they are all rigged out to the max. I even had to go and do a few up to resonant level. These guys, they push the power out. Problem was, even with all this, yeah, still having an issue over in this one corner. Don't know why. Even with all of this, we were losing power. We were generating about 5,000. We were using about 50,000. Right now, out of this unit, we are running basically at parity. What goes in comes out, and what comes out goes in. We do have a second generator going, and that is what this cable is for. And this was another long haranguing story. So it turns out that mechanism RF in its RF pipes or cables works very much like real electricity and real water. It likes to go where the path is the easiest. So what you want to do is use the universal cables as your main trunks. And if you can, isolate them so they go between, and I'm just calling these transformer stations, so that they go between transformer stations. So all the power comes into a transformer station and then goes out to the grid. Or, in this case, comes from another transformer station directly into this transformer station. Thereby, since this is the main grid station, the power goes out and it goes to everything that uses power. When this loses power, it draws off of this field and off of this field. It is preferentially drawing from the generator substation as opposed to using what is generated here in the basement, because these are only elite universal cables. So it's going to use this, or seems to use this first. Because you see, if we go over here, we got 100%, it's not drawing anything. So this field will not get used until this starts getting tapped out. This won't get tapped out until our other field gets tapped out. Which is important because we are using a lot of power nowadays. Oh my God, the amount of power. So let's go out here and we will show you where some of the power is going. We've got 4 to 5 heavy draws. I was also using, to debug the grid, I was using the advanced power cables as basically shunts and limiters. I had to figure out what was drawing the power, but I also had to let enough power through that the ME system would work. All right, so let's just turn this off. This doesn't need to be on. This is one of the huge energy hogs. And this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 metallurgic infusers, which are carbonizing the iron. In this case, I have ingots feeding directly into the system. I'm not using the smeltery. This smeltery can take anything you throw at it. It'll take ingots, it'll take blocks, it'll take ore, it'll take scrap, you name it, you throw it in, it will come out as ingots. Because I have another system running that is making the ingots. Don't need this at the moment, but when we do, oh my god, is this nice. It will chew through iron like nobody's business. This is our choke point. Can only take so much, and even, well, I got one that's not filling again, two that aren't filling. Don't know why it does that. Every now and then I come in and some things aren't getting what they're supposed to. Huh. Wonder if it's because it's a basic this time. It was shooting them out in stacks. Huh. Don't know. Another thing to ponder and work on. Tried setting this up with a, what the hell do they call it in this one? Blah, 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 blah. One of these things, a logistical sorter. I put the logistical sorter on here and it broke all of my connections up here. So then this didn't work and I had to break and recode all the tubing. So that was not fun. I probably should put an alternate feed over here so that I can use the logistical sorter. In fact, let's just see if we have the stuff to do that. I have the pipe, elite, ultimate. Great. Wonderful. And actually we can get away with one less because we're going to have to move this. There we go. I'll put this. Contains iron. Okay. Yeah, it already took out a chunk of the iron, so even as slow as it's going, not bad. And let's see if we can get this thing to work. Anyhow, like I say, I've been having some issues with the logistical sorters working with the caches and different items. Poof, poof. Off, on. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing, it looks like we're doing the round robin. This should work a whole lot better. That was the whole thing I wanted to do over there, was be able to do round robin. Looks like I will have to run this up to, instead of ducting directly in, I'll have to come over, duct into the cache, and then out. That should solve the problem. Yay. Now we got, look at that. Yep. Yep, it's working. And over here is the compressed carbon, which goes in. And right now I'm making coal so that I can make more compressed carbon. So this is chewing up a lot of power. Let's go across the bridge. And we're going to go to Papa's workshop. He was on earlier. I don't know what happened. He must not have been on for very long. I had to make dinner, and then I took a nap. Yeah. Wow, this is almost full already. Mayhap I should switch this out. Let's do that. There we go. How much we got in this thing? Oops, wrong one. Yeah, we're almost at the 20,000. Great. We'll hook this in as well. Bobby said he wanted steel. Bobby gonna get steel. And we'll just daisy chain this all together. Oops, I gotta get a pipe. Elite Ultimate. There we go. We only need the one. And now we need the configurator. There we go. And that should keep everything running happy. Good, good, good. Oh, we're not hooked. Oh, I forgot to turn the... Did I turn the sound on for you guys? No, I didn't. I did it again. I did it again. There. Now you can hear what's going on. Got lots of fans running, unfortunately. It's become summer again. So this is filling up. It has not managed to fill up quite yet, but it's pretty close. Up here we got a couple that are going, so it's close to full. So this is actually pretty well balanced out system at this point. I probably could add one more layer of energetic or metallurgic infusers, and this thing would be up to the top all the time. Come down here. Yes, I have not put my torches in yet. I've been bad. I'm going to get attacked by zombies if they ever turn off the safeties. Let's go ahead and take a look. I now have a multimeter. So we click on that, and we are over 5,000 blocks of steel. So I have no clue what he is looking for a total count on steel, but I'm right now just running through stuff he's got processing. There we go. Let's go over to the next area. So I wound up having to put a tap on the mega tank here so that I could get oil. I'm afraid... Oh no, we still got oil in there. I was going to say I was afraid we had used it all up because the graphic again is gone. But, oh, and if you look on the mini map, you look at my charcoal pit is black. That's because I overran it. It's into the obsidian now, so I've got to reset that. Not using near as much charcoal now that we have the digital miners and we have the petroleum system set up. So that's, I don't have to run that 3-4 times a day. I can work on other things that take my time. Yay. Like this. All right, so we ran through another barrel. And right now we have got gasoline and diesel, both of which are going down into a secondary storage tank, which is out of sight. And the gasoline is now running the boiler, which drives the turbine, which can get quite loud, and then fills this. As you'll see, we are drawing off of this. So input's only 8, we're pulling almost up to double of that, double, triple. So this is slowly declining. When this runs out, we'll start pulling from the other field. So, yay, as it is supposed to. I don't think we did much more building or anything else in the area. I think that's all the new stuff for this week. So, not too shabby. Like I say, we got oil, all the oil pump, all the oil in the tank field. They're all full, waiting for all these tonks to go over and empty it. I'm slowly pulling oil out of the big tank here, so we can keep the generator running, which I'm assuming that's going to take a bit of our time until we get through all this iron that we've got set up. So that's going to take a little bit of time. I ran around and I got all, that's what I forgot to show you. I got all manner of clay from around the base and a few other places. When I sit down, I'll bring up the map. There we go. All right. So, zooming out, I ran all the way up along in through here and sucked all the clay out through these areas, and then came over and hit all along here, and also through this part of the river basin down to here. You're saying, so what did you need all that clay for? Well, I'm glad you asked. That smeltery, that takes a lot. Why am I not going down? There we go. That takes a lot of clay, sand, and gravel. Make all those smeltery bricks. And we can go up and double the size of that. It's scalable. We can double the size of it if we have to. Although right now seems to be working. The other thing I need clay for, bricks. And I'm playing with a number of different types of brick textures. And probably a few others. And the reason why we're messing with bricks, oh, look it, we finished the hallway. Again, Papa's other workshop. You remember this thing has all the biodiesel? That goes to run Bobby's portable, the heck? Oh, okay, it just was glitching out. All right, so again, that's the brick textures are for the new room, which I already have one of the machines in here because I just didn't have room to put it. And again, slowly, I do mean slowly, enlarging the room using a quarry. So now that it's powered, it will knock out all these blocks. Go down here, we can see it. And we got a fair amount to do, but not so much that I want to dump a bunch in because I don't want to have to fill the floor back in again. And it's a slow process, and it does what it does while I'm away. And the other problem I got, I didn't realize how close to the ocean I was. So I am breaking into the ocean up here. That's gonna be a bit of an issue. See if I can put a torch up here or not. It'll let me. There we go. Can we plug this? Come on, let me up. There we go. Yeah, this is the problem. I'm going to be filling all this in because I'm going to be breaching this entire thing. Probably out to here, all this is going to have to get filled in with some stone. And then I will have to be careful about going any farther out. What is this? Okay. Is this... I wonder if this is Aiden's mine. Crazy spiral stairway here. I remember right. I think he had it set up. Yeah, he had it set up to land in water. Yeah, this is Aiden's mine. So it's really close to the room I'm building. I'm surprised I haven't breached some of this. I think this is what takes me back over to the basement. Yep. This should take me over to the basement. Or pretty close. Stupid holes from them digital miners are everywhere. That's all I do is fill holes, it seems like. Yeah, here we are, and this brings us back to my stairway. So yeah, I'm real close to breaching his mine area, which brings us back to where we started. So I hope you enjoyed today's tour. Hope you learned something. Hope you're encouraged to try and do a server yourself. And we'll see you next week. Don't forget, if you can help us out, we would love to have about 500 subscribers. That's the goal. 500. We have 12. Got a ways to go. So if you can, do the bell thing. Leave us comments. That's probably the best thing you can do right now. That and subscribe. Watch the videos. Pass the videos to your friends. Or your enemies. Just annoy people. Send them emails with our stuff. I don't care. Don't care who watches, as long as people watch. So, anyhow, catch you later. You enjoy. Bye.